Hello, welcome to Cooking and Crafts with Shakira. Today I want to go over how to make Tuscan shrimp sauce over pasta. These are the ingredients that you're going to need to make it. First things first are the sun-dried tomatoes, drained. Maybe a half cup of white wine, half stick of butter, cut up garlic, chopped up garlic, a half cup of Parmesan cheese, freshly shredded, some Italian seasoning, some flat leaf parsley, fresh, a chopped onion, 3 cups of spinach, fresh spinach, 2 pounds of shrimp, salt and pepper for taste, and some pasta, whatever pasta you choose to use. All right, so we're gonna start off with cooking the shrimp first. In order to start cooking the shrimp, what you need is your half stick of butter, the chopped garlic that I chopped up earlier, and the shrimp. I've melted down my half stick of butter. The one thing that I want to say about how much I'm using, I actually chose to double everything because I'm making more. Last time I only used 2 tablespoons of butter. This time I doubled all the ingredients because I'm making more. The kids liked it, and that's why it's so much. I made 1 pound of shrimp last time. This time I'm gonna make 2. So yeah, right now what you want to do is you want to cook the garlic inside of the butter. Make sure it's cooked down. I'll let it get pretty about nice and brown. It smells good. Doesn't take long at all. Once it gets brown, see it's cooking already. Yeah, it's cooking pretty good already. Once it gets brown, I'm gonna add the shrimp in, and shrimp doesn't take that long. Once they're done, I'll let it cook a little bit longer. So as you can see, the garlic is brown right now. Now I'm gonna add my 2 pounds of shrimp into the pan. It'll take a while to cook, so until they're a nice orange, all of them. I have some medium shrimp and I got a couple of the jumbo, so they're not all the same size. It'll take a while, so I'll come back once I'm done with my shrimp. So now that my shrimp are done, as you can see, they're like a nice pink orangey color. What I'm gonna do is take them out and put them on this plate right here. I want to leave the excess butter inside of the pan so that I can cook down the onion using the same butter that I used for the garlic. So I want to mess it up. Try to do it a little faster. I don't want to waste any. Uh-oh, messing up. All right, almost done. All right, still have the butter and garlic inside the pan from the garlic that I made earlier. Right now I want to cook down my chopped onion in the same pan. I'm going to let this get nice and brown also. And when it's nice and brown, I'll pour that half cup of white wine in so we can start making sauce. All right, I'll be back once it's cooked down some. Thank you. Okay, so now my onions are cooked down. I let them get a little bit more brown than I usually do, but that's okay because we're using sun-dried tomatoes anyway, so they'll have that kind of taste in it anyway. All right, about now you're going to add your half cup of white wine. Let that simmer. I'll turn it down a little bit. Smells good. All right, while these are simmering some, I'm going to add the sun-dried tomatoes. Let them cook for a while. Once I get ready to, oh, the one ingredient that I forgot to let you guys know that you'll need is half and half. This is for the sauce. Like I said, I doubled all my ingredients. So it's usually 1 cup. I put 2 cups, 2.5 cups of half and half for the sauce. I'm gonna let this cook down for a while. Let them get nice and soft. All right, I'm gonna let them cook down for about 7 or 8 minutes because I like them really, really soft. I'll come back with, and then we can start making our sauce. Thanks. Okay, I transferred my sun-dried tomatoes and everything else I put in there into a bigger skillet because now we're gonna make the sauce. Right now I'm going to add the half and half, which was about 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups. We can start making the sauce. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna boil my water for the pasta. Once this starts to bubble, it'll get thicker and turn into a sauce. We'll start adding other things. I'll let it bubble for a while. All right, I'll let it sit for a little bit and come right back. Well, now it's looking pretty saucy. So I'm gonna start putting in the fresh spinach and so it can cook down. Little by little, sometimes I'll it doesn't take long for spinach to cook down, so I personally like a lot of spinach. Tastes better that way to me. So I'm going to use all of it. All 3 cups. And it was times where I felt like the sauce was a little too thick. And at that time, I mean, it already has like a really rich taste to it because of the half and half, the butter and all that stuff. So I added a little bit of water here and there to loosen the sauce up, and it all worked out. See how fast the spinach cooked down? Wasting stuff. Sauce is pretty good. It's turning out good. making mistakes. All right. After that, I'm gonna add the Italian seasoning. The other things I'm going to add is the half cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, as you can see, the sauce is getting pretty thick now. I like it thick, but then sometimes it's a little too thick. So that's when I start to add a little water to it and salt and pepper for taste. Because I also like it, you know, to be kind of, the sauce to be kind of loose over my pasta. I don't really like it too thick. So that's why I didn't add any cornstarch to it, because I feel like with the half and half, it gets thick enough. You don't really need anything else. I also have the fresh cut parsley. I'm not going to use all of that. I kind of like the parsley to be on top of my, put it on top of my pasta. I just like the way it tastes. So I'll cook this down. I'll put like maybe a half cup of water. But then again, that's just me. What I'm doing right now is just what tastes good to me. I like my sauce a little, like I said, loose. I don't want it too thick. I don't really have to make a video on how to cook pasta. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that already. So that's self-explanatory. I'll let this cook down a little bit and then I'll add the shrimp to it. We'll have our Tuscan shrimp sauce on top of pasta. I love the way the green and the red is in there together. So I'm gonna add my shrimp. There's extra juice on there from earlier. I don't think it'll hurt, so. And I'm gonna let this simmer for about a good 5 minutes. I don't like my shrimp cooked too long because it has like a rubber texture to it. I'll taste it and see if I think it needs salt. If I don't feel like it needs salt, then I won't put any in there. But it's just in case. It's up to what you want. Let me see. I'll put just a little bit of salt and pepper. Not that much. It's not coming out a whole lot. Alrighty. Okay. Now, I think the sauce is pretty much done. What I'm going to do is finish up the pasta, put it on a plate, let you guys see how it looks, the finishing result. So, I'll be back then. And we're back with the finishing results. This right here, it's what it looks like when it's all finished, and it tastes very good. I'm gonna eat this right now while it's hot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.